Amaravati, formerly known as Andhra Nagari, is located at 31 kilometres northwest of Guntur city in the Guntur District of Andhra Pradesh, India. It is famous for its Amareswara temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple is one of the famous Pancharamas. Amaravati, also known as Andhra Nagari Dhanyakataka Dharanikota, was the site of a great Buddhist Stupa built in pre-Mauryan times. It was also the capital of Satavahanas, the first great Andhra kings who ruled from the 2nd century BCE to the 3rd century CE, after the downfall of Maurya Empire. Krishna River passes through the east side of Amaravati. History. According to Vajrayana traditional sources, the Buddha preached at Dharanikota Dhanyakataka and conducted Kalachakra ceremony, which would take the antiquity of Amaravati back to 500 BCE. Dharanikota, the Buddhist monk writes, on the full moon of the month Ketra in the year following his enlightenment, at the great stupa of Dhanyakataka, Buddha emanated the mandala of the glorious lunar mansions. This shows that Dhanyakataka was a very important place at the time of composition of this tantra. The recorded history of Amaravati and nearby Dharanikota dates from 2nd century BCE. It was the capital of Andhra Satavahanas who ruled from 2nd century BCE to 3rd century CE. After the decline of Satavahanas, Andhra Ikshvakus and later Pallava kings ruled Krishna River Valley. Subsequently, Eastern Chalukyas and Telugu Cholas held sway over the region. Kota kings were in control of Amaravati during the medieval times. Kota kings were subdued by Kakatiyas in 11th century CE and Amaravati became part of the unified Telugu Empire. The Skanda Purana gives a picture of the place and the Shiva temple located here. Sage Narada explains to Saunaka and other saints that Amareswara is situated in Amareswaram on the bank of river Krishna and is on the northeastern side of the Srisalam temple. The stupa, the town, was the site of a great Buddhist stupa originally built during the reign of Emperor Ashoka. It was completed in 200 CE. It is decorated with carved panels which tell the story of Buddha's life. The region between Krishna and Godavari rivers was an important place for Buddhism from the 2nd century BCE and some ancient sculpture in low relief has been found here. During the Satavahana period, Dharanikota near Amaravati was chosen as the capital. The stupa was then adorned with limestone reliefs and freestanding Buddha figures. During the period of the decline of Buddhism, this stupa was also neglected and it was buried under rubble. There is a 14th century inscription in Sri Lanka which mentions repairs made to the stupa and after that it was forgotten. Around the year 1796 CE, Colonel Colin Mackenzie, who visited the site twice, prepared drawings and sketches of the relics in the area. Eventually, several European scholars including Sir Walter Smith, Robert Sewell, James Burgess and Alexander re-excavated the site and unearthed many sculptures that once adorned the stupa. Many bas-relief medallions and panelled friezes decorated the Amaravati Stupa. Similar to Sankai Stupa, the stupa was decorated with carvings of life and teachings of Buddha and events of Jataka stories, for example taming of a rogue elephant by Buddha. The 95 AFT tall stupa was made of brick with a circular dome and platforms protruding in 4 cardinal directions. Recent excavations have revealed remains of an Ashokan pillar, the first such example of Mauryan art to be found in South India. This stupa is related to the Vajrayana teachings of Kalachakra, still practiced today in Tibetan Buddhism. According to the Kalachakra Tantra texts, Suchandra, the king of Shampala and many of his retinue received the initiation into this practice by the historical Buddha. For this reason, the Dalai Lama of Tibet conducted a Kalachakra initiation at this location in 2006. Art historians regard the Amaravati art as one of the 3 major styles or schools of ancient Indian art, the other 2 being the Gandhara style and the Mathura style. Some of the Buddhist sculptures of Amaravati betray a Greco-Roman influence that was the direct result of the close trade and diplomatic contacts between South India and the ancient Romans. Indeed, Amaravati has itself yielded a few Roman coins. The Government Museum at Egmore and British Museum, London host the Amaravati Gallery. Chinese traveller and Buddhist monk Huan Tsang visited Amaravati in 640 CE, stayed for some time and studied Abhidhamapakam. He observed that there were many viharas and some of them were deserted, which points out that Hinduism was gaining ground at that time. Xuanzang wrote a glorious account of the place, viharas and monasteries that existed. Amaravati School, in Amaravati, situated in the eastern Deccan, a different type of art form evolved and flourished for nearly 6 centuries commencing from 200–100 BC. Patronized first by the Satavahanas and later by the Ikshvakas and also by other groups, 4 periods of activity are easily discernible. The Amaravati School of Art occupies a preeminent position in the history of Indian art. With its beginning in 3rd century BC, the Amaravati unfolds its chapters through the galaxy of sculptural wealth that once adorned the Marakwaitya, the majestic monument of the Buddhists situated here with its history extending over a period of a millennium and a half. Tourist places. The Amareswara temple walls have lot of inscriptions that give information about the kings who ruled over the area. The present holy shrine of Amareswara temple is associated with the reign of Vasaridi Venkatadri Naidu, who ruled the region before the advent of the British rule. He was well known for his benevolence, munificence and construction of a large number of temples and education centers in the Krishna River Delta. Geography. The city is located at 16°34 euro squared and 80°22 euro squared E on the south bank of Krishna River. Transport. It is reachable by road or by boat/coracle on the Krishna River. Amaravati is located 31 km northwest of Guntur city. It is connected by the Amaravati road from the heart of Guntur. It is 46 km southwest of Vijayawada. Gornavaram, north of Vijayawada, is the nearest airport. Culture. The people speak Telugu. The common traditional clothing for women is a sari and for men a pank or a lungi and uttariyam. The town was given a hagiographic portrayal in the famous short story series Amaravati Katholu by Satyam Sankaramanchai. The stories describe the contemporary culture of local people during the reign of Vasaridi Venkatadri Naidu and also post-independent times. The town is a center of pilgrimage to both Hindus and Buddhists. Amaravati is also famous for the temple dedicated to the god Shiva. The main Hindu festivals celebrated are Mahashivatri and the Navratri. The 30th Kalachakra festival, a popular Buddhist ritual, was held at Amaravati in the first week of January 2006. Amaravati Stupa Gallery. Villages in Amaravati Mandalam include Parisa, Nayukalapadu, Endroy, Muttayapalam, Dharanikota, Munugaduatula, Chavapadu and Limallingapuram. Notes. External links: Valley of Stupas, the Amaravati Gallery at the Madras Museum, related Buddhist sites of Andhra Pradesh.